So, by the time you guys are seeing this video, I have probably restarted it like 4 times because I haven't figured this shit out. But we are installing the WCFab intake. All the piping, all powder coated. We got the box right there. I'm not going to show you guys right now, but we are working on getting the intake off and then take all the piping and everything. So let's do it. So first, I already disconnected this clamp right here. So first, I just took a flathead. I couldn't find the right bolt for it, or the socket. I just unscrewed that, took that clamp off, and I'm wiggling it off now. Couldn't get it off right now. There's going to be a mass airflow sensor that goes in here. There's going to be 2 screws in there that you're just going to want to unscrew, and that just pops right out. Make sure to be careful with that because that's not cheap. I'm going to get this out of the truck, and then we'll see from there. So if you own a crappy 05 LOY, there's going to be this small clip and that little clamp that you got to get off. So once you get that bad boy popped off, it's kind of a pain in the butt. You just got to pry it off, and then it's just exposed turbo right there. And we're actually going to be using or reusing the V-band clamp that was on that turbo originally to hook onto this part right here. So what I did is I just put that in there, make sure that O-ring is inside that, and these LOYs for some reason have this extra piece, which the LBZs and the LB7s I don't think do. Now I'm gonna get this clamp off, these clamps, so I can fit this back on here. Now, this part is by far the worst part. Now, what I had to do, this is a day later, this is the morning after. What I had to do, I think my rubber hose right here is aftermarket right here, and this little plastic piece did not fit in there. So what I actually had to do was grind the inside of this and then grind the outer edge of this to actually get this to fit on there. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And I literally had to take that piece all out. That is a pain in the butt. It connects to the turbo, and that clamp, it's a V clamp, and it just doesn't want to hook on there. So it literally, I had 4 people on this truck trying to get that on there, and then the morning later, I tried it by myself, and I just got it somehow. Honestly, might have just been my dumb ass. Who knows, though? But we're getting it in. It looks pretty. I just can't wait to get the other piping in because we still need to do this whole hood. We need to do this whole entire engine bay. So, let's get it. Come on, motherfucker. Also, don't half-ass your shit. Clean those dirty clamps, all right? Clean these, scrub them, make sure they look nice, all right? Don't half-ass it. Okay, so after fighting with this crappy hose that GM decided to put on there, got a clamp around it. I had to use a little hammer just to barely tap it down. But yeah, that part is installed. So now we're moving on to the pipe from there to go into the intake box. And also with this other pipe right here, we have 2 of the O2 sensor screws that they give you. You can either use your the ones that come with this pipe, or you can use your original ones. I didn't know if it was going to come with the ones, but I kept those original ones just in case. But look at that. That is just a beauty there. Okay, so got the rubber on there. So now all we got to do, I'm going to put a clamp right here, slide it over there real quick, and then I'm going to slide another one, the one that actually goes on the end of that pipe, on there first. So don't forget that. So I'm going to put that clamp on there, and I'll put the other one right there. So okay, so what I did was I just put that in that little plastic rubber hose right there. Didn't clamp that down all the way because this box, if you have this box, you need to take the top off to get the air intake in there, and this should just slide right down on there, which we're going to test right now. And if it wants to budge here, yep, and there we are. So once you have that in there, go ahead, clamp it down. I'm gonna work on getting the air filter in there, bolt this down even more. Looks like I lost a screw already. And then yeah, we'll see you there. I actually think it's really helpful to leave that clamp right there undone, just so this can actually have a little wiggle room to get that intake on. There's just a little clamp that you put on that intake with that hose inside there. Got a little carried away. But now we do have a wire on the other side of that we do need to plug in. And then we have our O2 sensor that's going to be going right there. You see that little wire right here? We need to plug that back in. I don't know why that was in the way. I have no idea what that is. Probably just like a turbo sensor, whatever. It hooks up to my turbo anyway. In the process, do not break your AC sensor, your pressure sensor. That will suck, and it costs $40. Just letting you know. Anyway, we're going to tighten that hose and that clamp right there, and we're going to put the O2 sensor in, and we will see after. And there we go. O2 sensors in there. Last plug-in is back there. That looks freaking crazy. Now, I didn't wash it off, so there's still some fingerprints, but holy crap. It changes the entire truck, literally. That is crazy. Yeah, my next video, I'm doing that pipe. It's the driver's side hot intercooler pipe. It just runs down into my intercooler under the truck. So I'm gonna have to take this inner fender out. But for this video, this is all done. This is how to install a stage 2 or 3, I can't remember what it is, WCFab cold air intake kit in this color. It's Illusion Cherry Red. If you guys want to go order from WCFab, this is not a sponsor or anything, but if you want to, go ahead, go down in the description. Sorry, I'm just mind blown. This is crazy. This color is insane. So without further ado, like, subscribe. I sound like one of those cringy YouTubers, but like, subscribe for more content. We're going to be building this Cat Eye Duramax from the ground up. I already got some modifications on this thing, but this thing is crazy. This is crazy. But all right, guys, have a great day. See ya.